What's up, YouTube? Cam that guy here. I'm back once again with another YouTube video, man. So in this YouTube video, I'm about to be going to jail. I'm about to be going to the museum, and I'm about to be going to Walmart. Okay, going to jail because I gotta re-up with my pre-trial situation. Little chip. I gotta re-up with my pre-trial situation. Going to the museum because I want to vlog. So I want to show. Museum stuff just for my audience that watches me. I want to go ahead, show them certain things, that's going on in the gym. In the museum, excuse me, and all that other shit. That's what I want to do. And then, I want to go to Walmart just to grab a couple of things, So that's what I got planned, So y'all stay tuned, Y'all be ready and shit, Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. This is going to be an interesting vlog today, This is going to be my first vlog in a while. I got something in real life for y'all. I finally got some in real life content. So this is going to be nice, I'm definitely looking forward to, bringing y'all along with me and show y'all, a day inside my life. Because there's a lot that people don't see in here. So I'm going to show y'all today. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to re-up with y'all. Alright, so I made it here at the bus terminal, right? And I want to show y'all something. I want to give y'all some advice or something real quick. So if you ever need to find somewhere you need to go at the bus terminal, you go over to the maps. I'm going to show you how to read the maps. Fuck going up to them niggas. Even though they'll tell you in the jippy, they might troll you or they might steer you wrong. So you got to go up to this map and it's going to show you where to go. So I'm about to show y'all, where it's at. As you can see, I'm at the bus terminal. I'll show y'all real quick. I'm at the bus terminal and shit like that, as you can see and shit, I'm at the bus terminal right now, right? So now, what I'm about to get ready to do is I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this right here is the map right here, right? This is where they're gonna tell you where everything at, right? So look, you got this right here, we got this, all that other shit, right? So look, jail, all that other shit, right? So, I gotta remember what road is on, damn it, Let me take a look at this. This is gonna tell me, right? It's by the college, it's by TCC. So I need to look for TCC, right? The jail is by TCC, right? So college is green. College is green, right? That's where it is, right? So I'm probably looking for hold on, let me double check. Okay, so I should be looking for, it should be this, if I'm correct. It should be an M bus. But here's how let me say this real quick. So when you look on the map, it's going to show this. If it's not showing that, you see how the M is if you zoom in, M, hold up, let me see I get my finger right. Okay, M is right here and the green. That's what we saw earlier, right? So, what I gotta get ready to do is I'm looking up here, right? And like I said, all I'm looking for is I need to look for Tallahassee Community College or Tallahassee, the state college, right? So here go Tallahassee, is on Appleyard, right? So right now, I'm looking for what bus is around Tallahassee Community College, right? And then from here, you got an F bus. This F bus is en route to it because it's blue and it's dotting like this. So I need to take the F bus because it's gonna take me to Tallahassee Community College. They go to F bus and bam, That's how you do it and shit, So I need to look for the F bus, That's what I need to get ready to do and shit, So I don't know where it's at right now, but we gonna get ready to see it. I gotta get ready to lap on around and shit. Let's go ahead and see. The F bus, let's go ahead and see, where it's at. F bus. So I see the E, I should be coming up on F pretty soon. Where the F bus? Where the F bus? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Where is it at? So it's not here yet, but that's okay. I would bring y'all with me along to the vending machines. Well, I forgot I gotta use my money for that bus shit. I ain't got no money for that. Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it and shit, you know what I mean? That's, you know, well, I just wanted to show y'all that one little technique for future references. I just wanted to show y'all that for people that ride the bus, that's how you go about finding out where to go and shit. You know what I mean? But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and re-up with y'all once I get at the jail place, and then all that other shit, and then we'll go on from there. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to show y'all that little technique. Sometimes I don't be feeling like searching for it, so I just go up to them niggas, right? But I just wanted to show y'all that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you go about handling that situation. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it and shit. And that's, you know, something I wanted to let y'all know and shit, you know. So I wanted to definitely help y'all out with that and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said and shit, you know what I mean? I definitely, you know what I'm saying, plan to get back with y'all once I get out the jail and shit like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? But as I walk around, more buses are coming in. I'm just doing one good lap around, one good circle, man. I just, you know, making sure and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's about everything. And all that other shit, you know what I mean? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna re-up with y'all. In a minute. And yeah. Alright, y'all, I am back, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting ready to head to the jailhouse. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. Look, after I finish going to jail, right? Sherwin-Williams, I'm gonna go back up there and let it focus real quick. Give me 1 second. Is that focus? There we go. I'm gonna go to Sherwin-Williams and I'm gonna do another trivia and see if they can get right with me. I see they can get right. You get right or get left. I got a good question to ask them and shit. You know, I'm gonna do it for YouTube purposes and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Let's see, you know what I'm saying, if they could get going and shit. You know what I mean? I'll see if a nigga can challenge me. You know what I mean? But outside of that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go up to the jailhouse. And then after I go into jail and shit, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna head to Sherwin. And then I'm gonna head to the museum. And I'm gonna go to Walmart, and that's gonna be it for me and shit, you know what I'm saying? So here we go, man, here we go. Leon County faculty. You know what I'm saying? There it is right here. Leon County faculty. You know what I'm saying? There it is right there and shit, you know what I mean? So, should be within this area. Well, not the faculty, fuck that. No, I'm saying? I gotta go down one. My mistake. Gotta go down one. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to turn myself in. You know what I'm saying? That right there, bad times right here. That place, I don't want to ever go, oh shit, I don't want to ever go back here again. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? There is no return. You know what I'm saying? There is no return for going back over there and shit, right? But look, I need to go down to this other place. It's right over here. You know what I'm saying? It's right over here. You know what I'm saying? That's where I need to go down to. You know what I'm saying? And all that other shit. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go ahead and get going with it. They're going to let me know about my pretrial situation and shit. Going to record it. They're going to let me know whether I get the ankle monitor or not. If I don't, it's good because I get to, you know what I'm saying, proceed with my, you know, occupations. But if they give me the ankle monitor, it's going to kind of, you know what I'm saying, delay what I got going on and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to see. We're going to see what I can get going, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get ready to see and shit. But here, oh shit, here it is. I believe this is the building I'm supposed to be at. They fucking around, probably reconstructed this shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember this shit looking a lot different. But this is the building, you know what I'm saying? Let me go and show you the sign and all that other shit, you know what I mean? So, here we are. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. So I'm about to go ahead and walk in and stuff. We about to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get going, you know what I'm saying? So, let's go ahead and see, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and see. What's up? Glad I don't have nothing in here. Imagine if I would have brought something in there. That would have been bad for me. Alright. Plug it anyway.
Take everything out the phone.
Alright. What's up?
Yeah, hey, you come on through. Push it all the way in though.
Okay. Alright. Make sure my phone's still gone. Go ahead. Reverse it on in. Take my wallet. Got to do that. Alright. Alright. Just making sure. Alright. So, I'm here to go and get my free trial going. Alright, y'all, so look, this is some shit I'm supposed to fill out. You probably wonder how I know this, because I did it before. You know what I mean? That's the reason why. There's no point in me even weighing up there and shit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'll go ahead and fill this up. I'll do it for y'all right here, because I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go and get to it. Let's go and do a little zoom for y'all. Just back that up. Name. Cameron. Scott. We gonna do mailing address. 3252 Whitney Drive West. And then city, we're gonna do Tallahassee. And then states, we're gonna do Florida. And then zip code, we're gonna do 32309. And then home, we're going to write down the home. And then cell. And then, excuse me, would it work well? Especially when I'm in the middle of a video. Manners is a must, you know what I'm saying? If you was my child, I'll be like, spanking. You know what I'm saying? That right there is crazy. No home training whatsoever. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Check if mailing address is different for physical. It is. You know what I mean? And then I'm not going to put my physical address. Right. And then, you know what I'm saying, emergency contact information. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. We'll go ahead and do that. And then relationship, I would say guardian. I'm gonna do Florida. And then zip code. And then we're gonna have home phone her. And then writing and recording. I'm more focused on writing than recording. Let me do a little bit of that. Let me see. 334718. And then 3693. I'm gonna say, am I a veteran? No. Are you homeless? No. Don't know the court date. And then employment. I'm gonna be a little, you know what I'm saying, extra. Nah, man. Employed, you know what I'm saying? And then supervisor, self-employed, employed. You know what I mean? Not gonna put my physical address, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said earlier, but I will, we can just leave that blank. There's no point even putting the address. And then we'll go ahead and say Tallahassee, you know what I'm saying? And then Florida. And then we'll go ahead and put number 448, 449, and then 1612. Days you work at my own discretion. You know, that vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? Discretion. Hours you work. They're probably talking about in a week. I mean, shit, not a lot. I don't really work, you know what I mean? For YouTube-wise, I mean, 3 videos a day. I guess you add it up. You probably look at that. You probably gonna get an hour and some change. So you could just do 1 hour times, you know what I'm saying, fucking 7. You know, it's like I upload 3 videos a day. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you'll end up getting that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you'll end up doing. Income, not applicable at this moment. You know what I'm saying? And then, are you making a payment today? Fuck no. It's hard. Recording and writing is hard. Let me back this out a little bit. You know what I mean? And then we'll go from there. And then fuck that probation. You know what I'm saying? And then this down the third. Here go the signature. Here go the signature. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I like my defenders. I appreciate my defenders. You know what I mean? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? And then the dates is, let me check out my date real quick. Okay, it is December 1st, 12, 1, and 25. All right, y'all. And there you have it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? All right, I got it right here. What?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm just waiting for them to get with me.
What's your last name?
Scott.
First name?
Camera.
You on probation or pre-trial?
I'm on pre-trial. Why? Never mind.
Date of birth 8/23/2000.
Yeah.
Alright. You're gonna fill out this entire packet and then your officer's gonna come out to see you, okay? You don't have to fill out the first page because you already filled that page out. You just fill out the last 2 pages, okay?
Here you go. You not gonna take it?
No, this goes to your officer.
Oh. All right, y'all. So here we go. We back over here. Of closest relative. I don't know why we beginning with this again. I began with this shit. Well, excuse me would be nice. Manners. Gotta have them, especially when you're grown. It's necessary. Anyways, you know what I mean? Let's go and see. Oh shit. My defense is going crazy. And then let's see. Alright, and then from here, let's go ahead and get over here. Let's see, I'll do that. And we're gonna go from here. What? This is a hurricane evacuation. Shit. I'm going to Florida High. That's where I'm going. You know what I mean? And then it says Gaston County and Stewart. Oh wait, no, it says Chattahoochee Elementary School or Stewart Street Elementary. So I'm gonna do Stewart. And then Jefferson says Jefferson High School. Cause I ain't got no choice but to click that one. Then Wakulla, I got no choice but to click that one. That rang a bell to me. And then Franklin County Ain't nothing for Franklin County. And you waste your time, quite frankly. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the signature. You know what I mean? All that other stuff. You know what I mean? And then go ahead and print the name. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me will be nice. Thank you. Say a little louder than did beforehand. We'll be good. You know what I mean? Go ahead and do the address. Whitney. So what? He said, excuse me. You gotta have manners. Gotta have them. Y'all just like to be next to me. And then I'm gonna do the phone number. 448. They test me out on this camera. They get a little different. People be doing anything for some clout. That's how I go and shit, you know what I mean? Alright, man. Okay, one more thing. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So I gotta get ready to do this, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get ready to do this. And then definitely, let me go ahead and go over this. I'm gonna be a little, you know what I mean? Healthcare. Gotta go over this. You know what I mean? And then we're going ahead and do this. And then, let's see, today's obviously the 1st. And then, yeah. Okay, we rolling. Shit, this is good. Alright, we going, man. Ooh. Alright, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, man, so I'm gonna stand up and go ahead and wait, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't want to keep having people by me. I might come out of character. But, yeah, man, let me go ahead and wait for when they call me and stuff. And, you know, I'm gonna, you know, re-up with y'all and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see what they got to talk to me about. And we'll pick up where we left off once they call me, so, yeah. All right, I just got called back, so my pre-trial person talking to me right now. Go ahead.
Yes, so if you're recording, this is a secure environment back here, so we cannot have phones.
Okay, well, I can't have the phone with y'all, but I'm going to update y'all once I leave, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So, I get ready to go to the museum. You know what I'm saying? I want to update y'all about what happened at this place over here. So let me zoom and get y'all a little zoom. I want to update y'all about what happened over here real quick. So obviously I recorded, you know what I'm saying, me writing everything out, but when I turned the camera off, that's when things kind of changed a little bit, right? So what ended up happening, you know what I'm saying, there was somebody that was sitting down, she wanted to kind of test me out a little bit. I said, what? I said, bro, I'm not even worried about what you're talking about, like, bro, you a bot, you know what I'm saying? That's what I ended up saying or some shit, right? And then, after I said that, everything kind of defused, they kind of stopped trolling me. Then after that, you know what I'm saying, I looked behind me. I was like, let me talk to this hoe behind me real quick, you know what I mean? See what she, can say to me and shit, you know what I mean? I was talking to this hoe. I'm like, oh my goodness, this bitch is fucking insane, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to her ass and shit like that. And, the crazy thing was, as I got ready to, I was like, I could turn you up, you know what I'm saying? You know me, I said, I could take you on some dates. And when I said that shit, they pulled me away. That's what ended up happening. You know what I mean? Then I was talking to the lady, my pretrial officer, right? And then I was talking to her, right? She talking about something, I got you ready to go to Appalachia. I'm like, this is the court ordering me to go to Appalachia. I said, what? For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Why I go there for? Fuck Appalachia, you know what I'm saying? I did my time there. Nah, man. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? This is how I gotta get ready to go there and shit. And all that other shit, right? So I don't got no ankle monitor on. They did not put an ankle monitor on me. I don't need an ankle monitor, right? But, you know what I'm saying? That's, what this how I need to go to Appalachia and shit. Outside that, you know what I'm saying? This is something else that they ended up saying. You know what I mean? They was like, I can't leave Tallahassee until the court dates come. I said, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm ready to go, you see what I'm saying? If I got my money and shit, I'm heading out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You ain't going, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the alliances will overrule that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it will go and shit, you know what I mean? Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I work and shit, right? You know what I mean? And one more thing I want to say. One more thing. They talking about this $40, what is it, monthly thing? You know I'm not paying that. You know my girl ain't gonna do that for me. You know what I'm saying? So that is how I work and shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know that's not gonna happen. Like, what the fuck? You might as well not even have put that shit. You think I'm about to take $40 out my paycheck for that shit? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? You know that's not gonna happen. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm gonna say that money, do what I do, and get going. You know what I'm saying? That's what's about to happen and shit, you know what I mean? So that's the situation, and that is what's at stake and shit. You know what I mean? But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that and shit, you know what I mean? That's pretty much the main details, you know what I'm saying? We was talking all that other shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, I don't give a damn about this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna leave Tallahassee, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying, continue to do what I do. Obviously, I'm gonna stay away from Publix and shit. I don't need to go back up there, but thankfully they give me no ankle monitor, so that's good for me and shit. But you know what I'm saying, all that other shit. And then they said $40 fucking dollars. 40, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck is it 40? Because I'm tyrant that's involved in my life and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying, that's just a situation and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we come down to it and shit, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? It is what it is what it is, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm still, you know what I'm saying, do what I do and stay, you know, strong-minded and keep going. Outside of that, you know what I mean? I'm about to get ready to go ahead and head to the bus terminal. I mean, the little bus stop over there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna re-up with y'all once I get to the museum. Yeah. They say I can't record in there, but the answer was Flex Seal. Flex Seal was the answer. You would use Flex Seal or something like that, and it would stop it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you'll end up doing. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, you know what I mean? They didn't want me recording for some stupid reason because, you know, they didn't want me to embarrass them on camera. But yeah, the answer is Flex Seal. That's what you'll end up using. I'm glad this bus decided to stop for me, you know what I'm saying? It works. It works, you know what I mean? That's cool with me. So I gotta go ahead and get on here. I need to get ready to head back to the terminal. Alright, y'all, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Cameron back, you know what I'm saying? I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting ready to head to the museum. We're gonna show y'all from a distance. You know what I'm saying? The museum. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? We get ready, you know what I'm saying? Go and get to it, man. We're about to head to the museum and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So look, you know what I mean? This right here, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be awesome. To be truthful, I haven't been, I had some saliva in my mouth, a little chip. Anyways, I haven't been to a museum, I would say, probably since elementary, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm about to go up here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, show y'all, you know what I'm saying, what is at stake, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely for the viewers, you see what I'm saying? I could give a damn, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, that shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what I mean? I'm up here, you know what I'm saying, just to see, you know what I'm saying, what is viewable and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is for the viewers. I already know what's at the museum. It's historic stuff, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like what it is and shit, you know what I mean? So for me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying, go up here and shit. And I'm about to go ahead and get the viewing. That's just how it goes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's do this, you know what I'm saying? Let's do this. You know what I mean? Alright. Let's go. Here we go. Ooh. What's up? I'm just here to tour the museum.
Yeah, of course. If I can grab a zip code from you so I can sign you in.
32309.
Perfect. We've got maps on the desk here as well if you need them. You're all set.
All right. So, here we go, man. Here is what they gave me. They gave me this. Okay. So, here is what I want to do first. You know what I'm saying? Let me, honestly, I really don't even need no map. But, I mean, I could just really just view around. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to head upstairs and stuff. But, you know what I mean? Right now, I'm kind of just looking. Yeah, I mean, I see something interesting in there, but right now I'm just kind of just walking through. Let me go and show y'all what I'm looking at real quick. So I'm assuming everything's upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I need to go. Yeah, man. So, let me see. Let me see. Let's go ahead upstairs because that's where everything should be at. Yeah, man. Obviously, there's some stuff down here. I just want to see what's upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's, you know, what I need to do. Where they come from? You know what I mean? But anyways, I feel I need to go upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go from there. This is something that is saying historic House chamber, historic Senate chamber. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go this way just because it says go right, so we're gonna go right. No, matter of fact, we're gonna go left. We're gonna go left, you know what I mean? So we up here. So I've seen the Senate on the news before, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to the House just because I wanted to go right, but the more I thought about it, we're gonna see what's up here. So now let's like there's some shit up here. There's another type of museum. We're gonna go check that out in a minute. You know, so this ain't nothing even worth viewing. This is not nothing worth viewing, man. Let me see. All right, man. So here goes some. Yeah, man. Here goes some shit right here. You know what I mean? So look, we got some pictures. You know what I'm saying? So look, you know what I'm saying? When it pertains to the pictures and shit, we got John B. Johnson. John B. Johnson was born in Live Oak. I actually been inside Live Oak. I guess I gotta read for y'all, huh? I got my glasses though, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be tough. But there you go. You know what I'm saying? He represented the 17th of the Senate. I've seen the Senates on the news often. So yeah, following his legislative career, he was Attorney General. Frank, I thought that was Frank. Frederick P. Cohn. You know what I'm saying? No, this is Herbert J. Drain. The one on top is Frederick. Okay, I got it. This is Frederick up here. And this is what Frederick did. This, then the third. I'm not gonna read all that. I'm not gonna lie. I can't read that right now. This is the bottom one. This is the bottom one. I'm kind of just gonna go through with it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna be able to read that. You know what I'm saying? We'll go with this. Just gonna show y'all very briefly. Let me kind of zoom out just a bit. I know it's, you know what I mean? Then we're gonna go with that. And then you got Thomas. And you got that. That name, that's funny though. And all that, mean. You know what I'm saying? Charles, fuck that name though, but anyway, Charles J. Perrinat. You know what I'm saying? Frank, Frank, give me a Frank Adams, you know what I mean? I need a Frank low key, you know what I'm saying? The first one and the second one, you know what I mean? As we go over yonder, this shit right here. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna do it very briefly. I gotta have my glasses and shit like that, you know what I mean? It is right here. I'm filming right now for my people. You could not disturb me, that would be nice. I know you want some camera time, but I'm in the middle of production, so I'm doing my job right now. You know what I mean? So anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and head over here. This is probably where the courts be. Y'all don't know nothing about this. But this is where I was, well, I wasn't here, but I've been in a court before. You know what I mean? All that other stuff. For many couple things. I've been in court for, let me see, Publix. I've been in court for Circle K. I've been in court for CVS. I've been in court for I don't really know what else. You know what I'm saying? Trying to think of something else I've been in the court for. I think that's about it. I probably got 3 court, like real charges. I got 3 court real charges. You know what I'm saying? But that's really about it. You know what I mean? Obviously, I got other small charges, but like real legit charges. It's only been in here. You know what I'm saying? So this is the courts. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. We can get behind here. I'm not sure if y'all know the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm not sure. There's children that's probably watching. I'm not sure if they know it. You know what I mean? But it's, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. Let's start over. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand as one nation under God. Y'all don't believe that no more. Indivisible with liberty and justice for all. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. I give you the Christian flag pledge of allegiance, if I remember correctly. That's kind of a minute, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. I pledge allegiance to the Christian flag and to the Savior for which it stands one, what does it go? One nation, no, I forgot what the Christian flag was. I do remember the Bible pledge of allegiance, I believe. I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will hide God's words within my heart that I might not sin against God. I think that's what it was. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are a couple of pledge of allegiance. I know I forgot the Christian flag one, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? I should remember that, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much shit and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that is it. We about to go and head out of here. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and hear real quick. This is some notable senators, you know what I'm saying? Do a little zoom for you. Got some stuff for you. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna read, I ain't got my glasses, I ain't got time, and reading would take too much time, you know what I'm saying? This vlog kind of long enough, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead, you know what I mean? Because, you know, one thing about me having a long vlog is not well, I gotta edit some stuff out already, so I don't wanna have no long ass vlog, you know what I mean? I just wanna show y'all this very briefly. You know what I mean? And then we got this in here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I mean? Outside that, you know, so I guess we can go look at Florida for a little bit. I see Florida's environment. We go look at this. You know what I'm saying? And we come over here. There's some people kind of viewing as well. You know what I'm saying? We come over here. We got this over here. And then we got this. And this. For some reason, I thought that was a paint thing. You know how I get about my paint. You know, I be ready. Who can challenge me? That's how I be and stuff, you know what I mean? And we come over here. And come over here. And over here. You know what I mean? Alright, now over yonder. Gotta head over yonder. You know what I mean? Oh, we can go view this. Solving mysteries. You know what I'm saying? Just do this very briefly. Trying to show y'all as much as I can. You know what I mean? Alright. You know what I mean? And now, from here, I see a Frank. Let me go ahead and look at this. You know what I mean? Alright, let's go ahead over this way. Now from here, you know what I'm saying? Let's go and get into these people real quick. You know what I mean? Alright, so we got this one. And then we got this one. It's gonna move very swiftly. You know what I'm saying? First one is that. And then second one is that. You know what I mean? Gonna keep it moving. We got this one. We got this one. Alright, we got this one. got this one. And then we got this one. We got this one. All right. And then we got this one. And then we got this one. We got this one. And then we got this one. And we got this over here. I'll go and put it back regular. We got this over here. As we come in here, you know what I'm saying? This is, you know, a similar court system. You know what I mean? All this other stuff, you know what I mean? And then you come over here, we got this, you know what I mean? All this other stuff over here, you know what I mean? So this is nice, and all that other stuff, you know what I mean? So, yeah, now from here, you know what I'm saying, what we about to get ready to do is we about to go ahead and check out these little rooms, and then we are pretty much out. We gonna, that's pretty much it, is all I can really say. I mean, there's another museum part that, like I said earlier, but I'm not sure we're gonna get into that. This video long enough, and that's gonna be about it. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna go through this very briefly. There hasn't really been nothing that caught my attention. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's kind of the situation. But this is nice and shit, you know what I mean? It's cool. The museum, let me talk about impeachment. Impeachment, y'all know Donald Trump got impeached. So the House has the power to impeach cabinet members and judges accused of illegal or improper behavior. Impeachment is the first step in the removal process and works like an indictment. The House listens to evidence and decides whether probable cause exists that the accused official committed an impeachable offense. In a 2/3 majority of the House votes to impeach, then the Senate convenes to conduct a trial of the impeached official. A 2/3 vote by the Senate removes the official from office. So, impeach pretty much means like disciplinary behavior against a president showing bad, you know, leadership. Donald Trump got impeached. I believe he got impeached about 2 to 3 times. But if the House votes, they could take you out of presidency because of your badness. You know what I'm saying? So this is impeach. You know what I mean? Yeah, I believe Donald Trump is probably one of the very few presidents that have been impeached. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to, go ahead and let y'all know that and shit like that. You know what I mean? Outside that, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and head in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's in here real quick. Go over here. Political activism. This is Martin Luther King. He caught my attention. St. Augustine riots in Florida and across the South. I'm not gonna read all that shit, but you know what I mean? They protest just down the 3rd. Before, let's see, Southern Christian leadership. You know what I'm saying? This don't exist no more. But you know what I mean? We're going to read into this. We're going to get into all here. You know what I mean? Martin Luther King definitely one of the best, not influential, but one of the best leaderships as far as like making a stand for this country. I would say if it wasn't for Martin Luther King, it probably took a little longer for segregation to end. I would say that much. You know what I mean? Then women did suffer back in the day. They didn't have any rights. You know what I'm saying? And then they really don't, not today. I mean, they be submitting to y'all and shit. Anyway, civil rights pioneer. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a pioneer. You know what I mean? I know y'all heard that in a birthday song and shit. You know what I mean? Anyways, you know what I mean? We go over here. You know what I'm saying? We got this over here. You know what I'm saying? And we got this over here. You know what I mean? Then there's a little hole right here we can go to. So we got blacks in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if you didn't know, they got, let me see, Florida 1885 Constitution created a political system that excluded African Americans from the government. 1970s is when black people, I believe, got free. With the few exceptions, the goal shaped major legislative and judicial systems. So it makes common sense. This makes sense for, I think, when blacks were 100% had rights in 1970s. You know what I'm saying? So here you go right here and all that other stuff. You got this over here. And then you got this over here. That's funny how it says that, you know what I mean? And all that other stuff, you know what I mean? We're not gonna get into all that. We're gonna talk about that a little later. The Native American, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, Tallahassee was its name, like you wonder why FSU is called like Seminole or whatever. That's because of the Native Americans. Tallahassee is kind of like Native Americanish. You know what I mean? And then we go over here. You know what I'm saying? We got this over here. You know what I mean? The first Floridians. You know what I'm saying? I guess, as you know, the first people that come down was just Native. And then we got this over here. Oh, look at this over here. The Tampa Tribune. You know what I'm saying? This is nice. I've never been to Tampa, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is, you know, what ended up happening and shit, you know what I mean? And then let's take a look at education. I see education. What's that education? I'm curious about this. So there was education. A lot of people don't know this, right? But blacks and whites were separate. They did go to school together. And blacks and whites, it was tough because blacks was getting abused by whites, but they eventually came together and stuff. Black people had to have their own restroom, own water fountain. You know, they ate separate foods, all that shit, you know what I mean? So that's what it was and shit, you know what I mean? But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? This is it right here. You know what I mean? All that other shit, you know what I mean? It says something over there, you know what I mean? And then higher education, you know what I'm saying? So what ended up happening with this, you know what I'm saying? Florida State and FAMU and all that other shit, man. They got a new system, you know, for people to go with and shit like that. Oh, okay, this right here is interesting. Public education in Florida, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at this, you know what I'm saying? In 1868 through 85, the Constitution provided systems for basic school teaching, you know what I'm saying? And then it worked better for whites and blacks, you know what I'm saying? And then they funded a comprehensive plan to make school free for people. That's what they ended up doing and stuff, you know what I mean? Here it goes. I gotta show y'all my diploma one day. If I can remember, I would definitely do that. I need to show y'all my diploma. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna head this way. I haven't been in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead in here real quick. You know what I mean? Immigration issues, public funding. You know what I'm saying? So in Florida, they was able to pay for immigrants to come over yonder. Why it matters, you know what I'm saying? This is, you know, stuff, you know, they go. And I support immigration, you know what I'm saying? As long as you do it legally. Illegal immigration, I think Donald Trump is being a little extra with the illegal immigration. I feel as if as long as you in this bitch, you cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not smuggling no drugs and shit like that, you should be all right, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what it is. For them to call ICE to remove immigrants out of the country is a little tyrantness, and I do not agree with it. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Here you go with this over here. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff, you know what I mean? And then we go over here. You know what I'm saying? This is this over here. You know what I'm saying? And then you go over here. Oh, this is the year I was born. Foreign immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look. So, Cuba, Haiti, Mexico, wherever that is, Jamaica, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Canada, UK, Peru, Philippines, Vietnam, Philippines, China, including Hong Kong, Taiwan, and India. We got this over here. Excuse my double taps. That don't mean anything. I wasn't doing that intentionally, but I just did that. I mean, I did it on purpose, but I wasn't trying to troll or anything. But look, you know what I mean? It says between 1990 and 1995, the rate of immigration was 77,000. So that means 77,000 immigrants came in a year. You know what I mean? And then excuse me, a little chip. Then if you come over here, you know what I'm saying, it's showing, let's start down here, major waves of Cuban immigration. You know what I'm saying? So these are the immigrants that came in between these years. You know what I'm saying? Right here and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then Miami was the gateway for immigrants and shit like that. You know what I mean? And at any rate, you know what I'm saying? That is pretty much everything. There might be something else down here. There's not. So that's pretty much everything. Ooh, this museum got full. What's going on with this? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You know what I mean? This museum was empty last time I checked. I gotta see what's going on. Shit. You know what I mean? But anyways, you know what I'm saying? That's about it. We're gonna take a peek down low and then we out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna end up doing. You know what I mean? Let's see. We're gonna go over here. Then we're gonna go back over there and then we out of here. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and see real quick. Ain't nothing in there. Okay, let's go in here. You know what I mean? Alright, so look, you know what I'm saying? Florida Civil War reconstruction upon the Bourbon. You know what I'm saying? I think I mean barbarian or whatever. Interesting, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. As much as I speak Spanish, I know a slight bit of French, you know what I'm saying? All that other shit, man. But as we read into it and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? French explorers sailed into Johns River, you know what I'm saying? All that other stuff, near the Jacksonville, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Spanish and all that other shit came into here. And look at this, you know what I'm saying? Mission St. Louis and Tallahassee. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I mean? So this is nice, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, all that other shit. A lot of people don't know this though. Let me talk about this real quick. You know what I'm saying? When it pertains to Pensacola. Pensacola came up with a curriculum for one of the elementary schools I went to. A lot of people don't know that. So Pensacola played a role in my education. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, you know what I'm saying? We got this right here. And all that other stuff, you know what I mean? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? We rolling. Then we got this over here, you know what I'm saying? Got this right here, this right here, you know what I'm saying? And got this over here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and head this way. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead over here. And then we gonna see what's over here. These look all busy. I believe I already came this way, did I? Just gonna check over here and then we pretty much done. You know what I mean? So flags over Capitol. You know what I mean? These are the flags, right? I talked about these earlier. Obviously, each flag has their own pledge of allegiance. And shit like that, you know what I'm saying? They all stand for whatever else. This is just some other little things. All that other stuff. You know what I mean? And if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know about the American flag, the 50 stars stands for 50 states in the United States. You know what I mean? All that other shit. So, yeah, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? And that is essentially everything. You know what I mean? All that other stuff, you know. I'm just going to head over here and then we are out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and be over here. You know what I mean? This is nice. Then go this over here. You know what I'm saying? And then we come over here, you know what I'm saying? This is cool, you know what I'm saying? All that other stuff, you know what I mean? Then we go this way, you know what I'm saying? All that other stuff. Nice, you know what I'm saying? Nice, you know what I'm saying? This is good stuff, you know what I mean? And then constitutional rights. A lot of people don't know nothing about this, man, but this is the rights. You know what I'm saying? I guess criminals and stuff that be wrongfully indicted. This definitely applies to me. Definitely a criminal that's being wrongfully indicted as we speak. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need to get into the constitutional rights. You You know what I'm saying? And listen to the rules nowadays. A lot of alliance, aka mafia stuff, and it is not a Halle Hugo Martin Luther King. Again, you know what I'm saying? He got stripes in this shit. You see this? This shit happened on a regular. You know what I mean? All that other shit. Martin Luther King got assassinated because he was a civil rights activist. People like him and me, we share stuff in common. We strive for differences. We don't go with the flock. We think for ourselves, right? So therefore, people will be hating and jealous, and they will kill you because they can't control you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it comes down to and shit. We're gonna go ahead, you know, get ready to head on out and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And all that other stuff, you know what I mean? So we are out of here, you know what I mean? And I hope y'all enjoy this. I do have to go pick up some face wash and shampoo. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I need. Face wash and shampoo, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I really have to get. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go get that off camera. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna end this video right here because this video is long enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my videos too long. You know what I mean? I don't want my videos too long. So that's good enough right there and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I know y'all saw me included somebody in my video. I'm gonna debate whether I'm gonna take them out or not. I gotta edit the video and see how it sounds. They might change the audio. So I gotta see what's up. And then I'll determine whether I'm gonna keep them in or take them out. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta see and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Most likely I might take them out. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. I gotta edit this vlog down pretty good, you know what I mean? I just gotta make shit go how it needs to be and shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it is and shit. Most likely he will get taken out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But when it returns to everything else, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it. This is the museum. And yeah, you know what I mean? A job well done for me. So from here, I'm about to go ahead and get ready to head on out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get ready to go to. I gotta think of what store I'm gonna go to. I don't know yet. You know what I mean? But I just need to pick me up some body wash and a face wash, and I'm cool. You know what I mean? Body wash. Face wash and shampoo, and I'm cool. I already got body wash. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much shit and shit. You know what I mean? So other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's been real, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and show y'all the outfit real quick. You see me? You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and, you know what I mean? You know. But until next time, I'm signing out. Yeah.